All right. Welcome. Welcome all. Welcome to Batman Radio with your host, the Batman. Now, but on a serious note, um, oh, everything is coming together. Like, I can actually see the signs of things coming together. As hard as everything has been, um, just certain things. I just see signs. I see signs from God, man. Seriously. Um, like I said, it's been a long time coming for me, man. What I've been through, especially all of like 2024, I could never explain to anyone. I couldn't explain if I tried. You wouldn't understand, like, just how hard it has really been. It has been impossible, Hold up. But yeah, at the end of the day, like I said, I just keep my faith in God and I try to keep pushing forward. Um, but like I said, I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. I just see signs of things looking up and coming together, which is what we need. But like I said, when Christina gets here, man, we are going to have so much fun. Like, for real, we're going to have a lot of fun because we're going to be able to do whatever the hell we want. I can't wait personally. I know we both deserve that. I think we deserved that for a long time. So I'm excited about it. Other than that, I'm making my own little moves on my own. It ain't nobody's business. I won't be telling y'all nothing. The days of me giving y'all information on here are over with, right? Because I understand the game now, right? But just like I said, I mean, I don't know. It's just like the whole environment is getting right. The environment is getting better, where I'm able to do what I need to do, and it's pretty cool, man. Honestly, it's looking up a little bit. My little YouTube check, my money came in already, right? What you got to understand is I've been waiting on that for a minute. I'm trying to get to this point for a minute, so I'm pretty proud. I'm pretty happy today because, like I said, right now I'm going to actually just do some walking right now, and I'm going to get what I need to get, which is, well, it's none of your business. But the point is, how do I explain this? I don't know. I mean, everything is just looking up, you know? Like, I was trying to get to this point where I get this actual check. Um, I got a little bit of cash on me. Um, so, like, it's just, there's a lot of potential right now where things are kind of just falling in place. And like I said, it's looking pretty good, man. It's looking like, like, I don't know, it's just looking like I'm going to come out on top pretty much no matter what. And the thing is, once I actually get the check, since I got it and it came to my bank, it's a big deal for me and it's a good thing, even though it's not a whole lot of money or anything. I don't need it to be a whole lot. That's what these people don't get. Like I said, bro, I'm buying these bikes. Like I said, I had already made the bike purchase. the bicycle. That bicycle, I got it for cheap. So it's not like I'm not getting good deals on stuff. It's just like I say, I have to fix them on my own because they're taking in items that clearly have problems, right? But I only paid like, I think it was like 50 some dollars for that bicycle. That bicycle was valued over 200. So see, when you have people like me that will help fix it and get it running right there, I mean, that's components for a business, that's components for everything. You know what I mean? I just don't really want to get into buying and selling things that move right now because, well, I need to know the specifications and have the certifications and the regulations because I don't want to be held, whatever. I don't want to be held responsible for what people do with them. You know what I mean? And the fact is, I would be. So I don't want to do that. So I may forget about the whole everything moves concept. It'll be a concept privately for us, um, just to build the gadgets for me for Batman. I think that's better. You know what I mean? So I actually take it back. I don't know if I really want to do the scooter store or in DeKalb. Now, I still want to go to DeKalb with Christina. Okay. But I'd like to do a different kind of business. I don't really want to do scooters because now I'm starting to wonder and I'm thinking about it and I'm like, yeah, they're going to try to hold me responsible if anything happens. You know what I mean? Like, I personally don't want to have to go through that. Maybe not. Maybe if I get the right certifications, where I ain't got to worry about that. We'll see. We'll look into it, but that's all in the future, man. I'm not worried about that. That's going to be easy to put together anyway. I definitely have the potential and the intelligence and charisma and energy to put together a scooter store, right? And like I said, I think that would be a great place to market it the right way. But you do have to understand, you would see immediately how much better my marketing is than any of these people, especially on YouTube. Okay. I mean, I would literally like take over that market immediately. That's what you have to understand. So there would be people actually purchasing my scooters, I'm sure, over time. It might take a little while, but once they find out about them, and I can sell them at good prices. But yeah, that bicycle, that bat pod, I'll call it. That's what they all are. They're bat pods because I'm going to be able to put engines on them for me. That bat pod paid $50, bro. It's over $200 in value. So see, every move I make is conducive, productive, and technically makes profit, even though I'm not like liquidating them or liquidating assets or anything or equity and turning a profit. I don't have to. So that's the thing. Like people get on here, they want to talk like me. Like, dude, I'm not trying to sound fancy. This is just really how I talk. It's how you have to think to do this and to get these things done. Feel me? But right there, that's a hell of a move. That's progression. Progression is the worst enemy of a narcissist. That's what I need y'all to understand. That's why, like I said, what's money got to do? What's love got to do? Got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do? Got to do with it? Who needs a bicycle when a bicycle can be can have a malfunction? What's love got to do? Got to do with it? What's love when you got a Denali GMC bicycle? What's love got to do? Got to do with it? Like I said, they mad as hell. These people triggered and pressed every day. Oh hell no, that just ruined my day. Hell no. can't even look at that, bro. That was horrible, man. No, it was a cat too. Golly, I'm telling you, these people do not care out here, man, when they're driving. Oh man, that just ruined my day. Hell no. Why? Why did I have to see that? That was horrible. Oh, that was downright graphic. What? Oh well, I can't do anything about it. That sucks. I love cats, man. Makes me feel horrible. But like I said, the deal is this, man. Um, with what I do have control over, that's what we kind of got to try to focus on. I really didn't want to have to do all this right now, but I'm tired, man. I don't feel good, but it's not that I don't feel good. It's just being out in the heat and tired, you know. What the hell is the emblem? I can't see anything. Hold on. Yeah. Find something to do. So, what the hell that is. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, like I said, I'm getting everything. I'm putting all the pieces of the puzzle together here. Okay? So, like I said, I think the best idea, even though it doesn't really matter, is to just let that bike chill out for a little, right? Walk, use the bus, right? And try to make my moves and see if I can get where I can get a hold of another bicycle possibly. And I can go look at prices again. I can go to the other establishment and see what they got, look at their inventory. They'll give me something to do, right? It won't be today, obviously, but it'll be another day. Um, I really, really want to like chill and just stop with a lot of this nonsense. But the point is, it's a great position to be in. Truthfully. Like I said, I mean, we're actually like advancing. So it's just incredible to me because people don't understand what I'm trying to do and how I'm moving. I mean, that's the thing. My goals is my goals. They're not anyone else's. Nobody sets my goalpost. I do. And like I said, I mean, that's what I want to do for me right now. And I'm getting everything, I'm just getting everything in place, man, all the orders of business, and I always have Christina in mind. But I just think that was a hell of a move by me. I think that was a good move. I think it caught a lot of people off guard on here. Because, see, that's the thing. These people, they're always counting me out and think I'm down. And it's like, dude, I'm never down because I know how to climb back up real quick. It's super easy for me, too. Even it's not easy. It was difficult, but I make it look easy because I'm a boss. That's what I keep telling people. Like I said, you gotta understand what I'm doing here. I'm doing something different here, man. I'm getting inventory. Okay? Like I'm trying to get these bikes. I want these bicycles. That's what I want. I focus on one project at a time. Like I said, I'm in the middle of a stock settlement lawsuit because I had gotten over 70,000 shares of a stock, right? Fact is, at the end of the day, I have nothing but free leeway and freedom to put all this together now and do all this the right way. So like I said, this is all just in the meanwhile. And then when Christina gets here and she's with me, it'll be a lot easier to do whatever I want to do. Which what I want to do is like go with Christina and chill somewhere, we might get like a hotel Airbnb or something. We'll be moving around. Man, I just want to chill, man. Maybe we'll get some video games like some Mario Kart. Like I would really like to just lay down and chill and like play some Mario or something. with her and just spend time with my girlfriend, and get away from everything because we'll be able to do all of that, So that's the thing is her and I, she listens to me and she's just happy with me like I'm happy with her. So we're gonna have fun, man. Not gonna be any rush, any hurry to do stuff. I mean, we're just gonna chill and take it easy. I truly think that's what we both need. It's like a vacation and some rest, you know. But I don't know, that's about it. That way, like, we could chill and be happy. But for right now, like I said, I'm just trying to I'm focusing on like getting the whole setup of everything, especially in my mind, the ideas and the concepts, because I'm going to be able to get everything because we're going to have money, so I'll be able to get a new cape. Need a new cape. The cape will help with everything, with the imagery, everything. I noticed the camera's been looking great on this phone. I don't know why, because like I said, the screen is messed up. In my opinion, they were trying to overcharge me too, because they always had a deal there where you get a phone with a plan for $100, and they were doing that like a continuous promotion. So I don't know what she means, because she was trying to do it for 120. I'm like, no, like, and she was saying it would have to be cash or card, and that don't make sense either, because I'm just being honest. If you run a register, if you know how to run a register, people always do that. You can take part of the payment with cash and part of the payment with card. It's not really a company thing. It's just like all you have to do is just do the transaction that way. It's not that hard. You know what I mean? So they probably just didn't know how to do it, which is fine. It's okay. I'm not sure I know how to do it, but I'm just saying a lot of things people say, they just don't make much sense, because it's not hard to do a part cash, part card payment. You know what I mean? But it might have been a blessing in disguise that it didn't happen, because instead I just paid the phone bill for now for this one. But we'll see. If anything happens with this phone, I'm going to need a new one anyway. And I'm not really trying to go all out like that right now with the money. That's the thing. I guess they honking at me. I don't know. But end of the day, like I said, I'm just happy that I'm making progress. I'm excited about it, truthfully. It's the whole process, man. People gotta understand, like I said, it's been a long time coming, man. I put everything I had into everything I'm doing, and to trying to get through everything I'm going through. I mean, it ain't easy at all. Don't think for 1 second it's easy, because it ain't. It's like right now, this ain't easy. Trying to do this so I can get what I need. That way I don't have to worry about it for a while. But like I said, end of the day, I just try my best to keep pushing forward, keep my faith in God, and I march on right ahead. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm getting paid on here. I'm pretty good at my job here, what I do, and it's not my job. I'm CEO of my own company. All right, built my own media company out of all of this. Like I said, I'm gonna figure that out next too, how I can get paid by myself off my own media, where I don't even need this. You understand? This will just be extra stuff. It'll be the whip topping on top of the ice cream sundae. Feel me? And that's why these people worry, because they've been worrying about that forever, because they know I'm like the king of media, whether I like it or not. Never really thought it was my thing, but I'm good at it. Feel me? At the end of the day, man, Batman thing is real, bro, and it's working. Continue to get views. There's already people looking at my world record I set today, so that's cool. Like I said, 310 pull-ups at least. I don't care what you call them. They're pull-ups. You want to call them inertia pull-ups, that's fine. Mini pull-ups, I don't care. But they're pull-ups nonetheless. And like I said, it gets me stronger for doing full extension pull-ups too. So the thing is, I can set records with that as well. If I'd like to, I could do that next, right around the corner anytime I want. I mean, you see me do like 40, and that wasn't me really pushing myself with the steel armor on. That stuff is heavy as hell, bro. Like, that's like heavy, heavy. It's a lot of weight. So, I mean, with that not on me, I mean, yeah, I'm sure I can do quite a bit. You know what I mean? And what I saw the world record was on Google was about, I think it was like 87 or something like that. Something like that. Like, I should be able to do 100 comfortably full extension. I mean, that's just the truth. I mean, and that's the thing. The way I'm training, this is how you actually increase in your reps. You all don't know because, like I said, you don't know how to work out and you don't know actual training. Like I said, this is how I broke the world record for dumbbell curls and set it myself at 90-pound dumbbell curls. It was completely legit. So, I mean, what can people tell me? And like I said, I've noticed what I take in, like what I eat, has a lot to do with it. It has a lot to do with it. Like, it's like half of the game right there. It's not all just the physical and the fitness. I mean, that I've got completely down to a T, to a science, you know? So that's the thing people don't get. I mean, a lot of people are jelly, man. They're envious because they can't do what I do. You know, you have to understand this is all part of my job. It's part of my job description. I don't have a job. I don't work for anyone. I work for myself. I'm the CEO of my own company. So my job is to myself and to Christina and to build my company up larger and larger. This is going to be a part of Sneed Enterprises. And Christina and I will be building Sneed Enterprises together, right? And this is going to be the gateway of the beginnings of it, because we're going to be doing, a boot. We're going to be doing couples content. Okay? So the couples content is going to get a ton of views. I already know, especially on this channel, right? I think everything's going to run right, man. You know what I mean? With the channel I'm talking about. So it's like, we're just going to be completely in business, man. You know, and that's the thing. I had so many people trying to block my blessings for so long. But it's like, for me to make it to this point is incredible. It's a miracle. With the power of God. God said the power of God is within me. May the power of Christ compel you. So like I said, you see how good I look, right? Brad Pitt ain't got nothing on me, Brad Pitt. You got nothing on your boy. Oh, great. There you go. That's why we quit being entitled. Exactly. They're agitating, bro. Like, seriously. So, yeah, like I said, it is what it is at the end of the day. It's going to be what it's going to be. And really about it, man. But, yeah, that's why I don't deal with people, man. Like, I stay the hell away from people. Feel me? Because people just get on my nerves. People are irritated. Like I said, all they do is get in your way. Seriously. Like, it's totally is uncalled for. It makes no sense. If people just knew how to think and would get over themselves, everything would be a lot easier. And that's all I try to do is have an easy day, where I can do what I need to do. You feel me? But yeah, this is really me and who I am and how I talk. Like I said, I back it up in front of everybody. And it's just tiring, man. You know, when things are hard enough and people want to make everything harder and give you a hard time, you know, it is what it is. And they want to act like you're not a human being. I just don't play that game. You know, I'm human. We make mistakes. We breathe air. I'm human. And I'm going to be treated as such. Feel me? Because that's the only way you enjoy life is being human. That's why these other people are so miserable. Because they ain't human. They look like us, but they ain't us. Like I said, narcissists operate with the reptilian part of the brain only. That means they're a reptile. I don't care what you say. The reptilians are all among us. It's a real thing. Yep, just like underground, there's reptilians. Why do you think they got the concepts for Croc in Batman? And it was where? In the sewer. Why is it always the sewer element? It was the sewer with the Ninja Turtles, and that's a reptile. Are you not getting the point that they're showing you who runs the media in the world? Now, they may not run it, but I mean, I'm saying that they exist at least. It's impossible to deny. And then I'm getting readings, downloads saying there is secrets underground. And I'm like, yeah, I know there is. I believe that. But are they here? Or is it like in New York? Because, like, I mean, I could believe it, but I don't know about over here. You know what I mean? It could be happening. I don't know. I'm not really trying to find that out over here. Now, New York, that's a different story. But see, that's the thing. Like, going underground, bro, that's a whole nother ball game, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna have to like create like actual breathing apparatuses and equipment, like masks that protect me and stuff when I'm doing stuff like that. Like, you know, I mean, I'm not saying I won't do it, but I don't know. I think God is going to show me the way. Maybe I won't actually have to do that. I don't know. It's something I'm interested in. But I definitely think that there's reptilians underneath the ground. Yes. I think that makes perfect sense. I always have. And I think anyone who thinks not, I think you're very naive. It's being real as to what's actually going on this planet. I think you're naive. I think you don't have a clue what planet you're on. Seriously, because this is obvious. Like I said, Ninja Turtles, they came out of a sewer. That's a reptile, right? Think about it. Then you had Master Splinter. He was awesome, right? But there's some element with him too that has to be real. All of them. You know, like, I really want to watch the Ninja Turtles, man, again, but that was a good movie, bro. Man, I was obsessed with the Ninja Turtles when I was a kid, bro. That was my go-to over anything, bro. I went to Disney World or Disneyland and I met them and I thought they were the real thing. I was freaking out. I was so happy. That was like my dream come true at the time. All I cared about was the Ninja Turtles. You know what I mean? They were awesome. So you can see I've always been into ninja stuff. You know what I mean? That's the thing. I actually became what I wanted to be as a kid. Like exactly who I wanted to become, I've become. That's saying something. That's pretty cool, right? So, you know, like I said, I still wished I didn't go through all these things, like physically what I'm dealing with right now while I'm talking to you, but it's out of my control. It was nothing. I was completely out of my control, right? And at the same time, maybe they helped to make me who I am and get me this strong. I don't know. I'm still trying other things. You know what the reading said? It said you found it and now you're addicted to it. And I keep trying to figure out what the hell they're talking about because I try to figure them out for me because it's like really necessary with what I'm going through. But you know what I am addicted to right now? It just started. Guava. Guava juice, man. Oh my goodness, that stuff is so good. It is delicious. They have them in the little Jumex. They're not cans, but they're like cardboard, like plastic cardboard, and they're like boxes. And oh my goodness, that guava, I haven't tried the mango yet. I'm going to try that too. And I'm sure mango is helpful, but I have tried to eat some mangoes throughout this. I'm not sure it made much of a difference, but the juice, the nectar may be a little different. It's a little more pure, you know. And I was eating straight from the fruit, but man, that guava, I mean, there's nothing better than it. I don't know. It's delicious, man. It's just awesome. And like I said, for a long time, I couldn't drink or eat any of these fruits for years because I would have this reaction that would last about a year, until I started getting out and moving around and getting away. And then it would go away. But even then, I would have like reactions to certain fruits and stuff, and now I'm basically making my body take everything in other than shellfish. Shellfish I don't really want to play around with. Even eating like fish at the buffet, it starts messing with me, and it's pretty scary. You know what I mean? I mean, in Green Bay, I had tried something that had like crab. Same thing, felt real weird, was scary as hell. I don't think it's like a normal type of, response or reaction, but it's from my injury and stuff. And it's just as scary, if not worse, because everything's pulling on itself. So I'm probably going to stay away from crab and shellfish, maybe permanently, or I'm going to try to see if they can, I don't know, maybe I'll go to a doctor when Christina's with me and have them tell me what they think about it. At least so they're present, and then maybe I can try some of it in front of them and see what happens. I have no idea, but not really something I want to risk. I'm just not that into shellfish anyway. Like, I don't think it's that serious. I eat salmon. I'll eat salmon like in the pouch, and that's good for muscle and muscle building. I eat tuna. I got some tuna. And all this stuff is pretty dirt cheap now. So I mean, that's the cool part. So I mean, that's the thing. All y'all, you have all your problems you're going through, and I've figured out ways around all that where like it's actually pretty easy for me to do what I need to do. So see, things have their benefits. I thought everything was impossible, but when you change up how you move and how you look at things, it's actually a better situation. You see what I'm saying? And this is why so many people are jealous and envious. You feel me? So like I said, I mean, the truth is I have more self-created opportunity than most, right? So it is what it is. I just don't have the opportunities y'all have, but the opportunities y'all have, nobody really wants anyway, and they suck. And you're miserable doing them, right? So, but yeah, man, that guava, oh my goodness. I'm sorry, but guava is delicious. But it's kind of nerve-wracking because I don't know anything about it, and it's like a supplement, and you just never know, And they're promoting it all over the internet right now, and I just don't know if that's my problem or not. I don't know what happened. I'm more than positive that I understand what happened, but I don't know what else could be created from it. That's all. So just basically about cleansing the system, is something I'm trying to figure out. But like, you should be able to do that naturally, I would think. I heard another fruit was good for that, but I can't seem to find it. But I figure guava is about in the same range, in the same family, pretty close. But yeah, I'm trying to see if I run into access to that too, because that's what I need to try. It might help You know, tried some stuff. I'll do some pineapple here and there. Pineapple and like cantaloupe are hard for me to eat. I don't know why, but because of my what I went through and stuff, like it starts getting too dry and I like can't swallow it. I don't know why. That's why I don't really like eating fruits. I'd rather like drink them. It's just a lot easier on me, you know. And then with my teeth too. Like I said, it has nothing to do with anything that y'all would say or talk about. This has to do with what I've been through. I take great care of myself. That's why people are so funny to me. It's like, do you think I really have time to listen to people who are just making stuff up out of thin air because they're envious and jealous? Like, no, bro, I just move the right way and I save money and I do what I'm supposed to do. You don't know me. The minute Christina is with me, I mean, it's very easy for me, man. I clean up super quick, bro. I clean up like Superman going in the phone booth. Straight up. Like, I'm gonna look so clean, y'all are gonna be like, what the hell? Like, and that's the thing, that's the problem with people. They'll be like, you look like a whole different man. Like, no, I don't. I look just like the same guy. It's just all y'all want to make such a big deal out of basic little nonsense in the matrix that is irrelevant. See, that's the thing. It wouldn't matter what I looked like. It wouldn't matter none of that. It's irrelevant. What matters is building a future and getting to the bread so that you can be more comfortable and have everything you need and fix all that. See what I'm saying? That's why people funny to me. I don't have nothing to fix about myself. I'm just trying to take care of myself the best I can because of what people did towards me behind my back when, again, they made their phone calls to see me in the hospital. Like, I'm lucky to even be talking to y'all. Okay? So, like I said, I mean, how do I put it? I don't know, man. I'm just focused on these bikes right now. I'm just trying to stay focused until Christina gets here, and everything will get a lot easier. At least as far as I not having to do so much. He knows I'm the Batman, obviously, because he was hanging out the window saying something. It was positive, too. Golly, that's crazy. Isn't that crazy, bro, when you got actual real fame that you can't even walk around without people cheering and saying, you're the Batman. It sounded like he barely spoke English and he loves the Batman. It's good. See, I'm bringing unity with what I'm doing. It's a pretty big deal. I told y'all I bring unity. So, like I said, it just makes the people that went against me in the past look bad. It makes all of them who have a bad attitude look bad. And that's how they should look. Right? They're definitely not good people. Right? Definitely not good at all. I can't believe I did that 310 pull-ups. I'm pretty proud of myself for that. I'm feeling myself a little bit today. 310 pull-ups. That's crazy. Like I said, it ain't no fluke with me, man. It's all real. I've been doing this strength training, different strength training for decades, for years. And it's just something I stuck with, man. It's something I take very seriously. I'm very passionate about anything I put my all into. And 9 times out of 10, I'm going to accomplish results. I'm not waiting. Hold on. I'm going to pay attention here. Almost there. So I can get this over with. Oh, man, that's cool. He's got a Jurassic Park truck. That's cool. He's got a Jeep, and it's got Jurassic Park, the emblem and stuff, and like the design. That's super cool. In beige. I really don't like copying people, but that's something I would want to do with Christina. I've been looking at designs for stuff, though. I want to build our own bat cave. Like, I literally want to like construct like our own like little mini city. I want to start out kind of small, of course, within budget. But like whatever we buy and get and own, I have these design ideas I want to try. Um, Everything about what I'm trying to do is about leveling things up a notch instead of trying to get a job somewhere like y'all and your struggle hustle, your struggle tubers. Instead of doing all that nonsense, what about just removing yourself from this society completely and everybody in it because it's all a joke and they're all a joke, right? And they're way behind. Like, you ever heard of the Tartarians? The Tartarians were like a past civilization. They said they had phones. They said they had scooters. Like, there's images that they're showing. I don't know if it's all real, but it seems like it makes sense. In other words, they had more technology than us, or especially at least the same. So it's like this was way back in the day when they're saying phones didn't exist. I'm pretty sure they had cell phones, man, that were better than ours. I'm pretty sure that they had everything. Like, they showed inventions, Tartarian inventions, and they don't want to let this knowledge out that they were ahead of us. They had like roller blades, but that were a lot smoother. Like, all those things they're doing are trying to copy the Tartarians with those little hoverboards. That's all Tartarian stuff. They're trying to imitate it, but they don't know how to do it the right way because we don't have any knowledge anymore. Somebody stole it and tried to keep it from us, and I guarantee you it has to do with the Masons. I think. I don't think that they really know that much, but I think they're who kept the knowledge from us intentionally. And that's the devil. And that's what they are, the family of Lucifer. That's why I can't stand them. Feel me? I saw a post the other day. He was talking about the Yahweh, something, this and that. I don't know about all that. I don't care. But I definitely believe that Jesus came to free us, like I have, from the system and from the establishment. And I do think that most of the churches, if not all, are corrupt and have nothing to do with God and Jesus. I think they have to do with the establishment and the enemy of what Jesus is. And I think it's written all over them. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Uh, I didn't have what I wanted today, so I'm gonna try something different, but it'll work. Might work better. But oh yeah, and I got a notepad too. That way I can start writing. I got a pen. I think I'm gonna have to. I want to start studying music again, man, and that way I can write down my little itinerary, my next goals. I think it always helps to write down. That's what's always worked for me, man. Self-reflection, man, which y'all can't do. It's always worked for me, like sitting down and just thinking and reflecting. It used to be a thing I did as a kid that it felt a lot more comfortable because I like felt like I was trying to avoid things in my future, like I already knew like bad things were going to happen or something, because I would literally sit and reflect and like think about how like, okay, well I've gotten this far and I'm good. Now I can't do that anymore because, like I said, this stuff actually happened to me already. So I mean, I can still reflect, which I do, but definitely, I just feel like helpless in that because I can't do anything about it. You know, that's just part of life. Sometimes things happen. Like I said, people get jealous. Things happen. You see different stuff happen all the time, and this is what I went through. You know, that's why, like I said, nobody wants to really be a rapper. You want to rap on your own and make it a hobby and creative. It's hard. And then if somebody wants to help you with that and pay you in that, yeah, this is not your lane, buddy. People want to help you and pay you in that, then that's cool. Oh, great. There's a dog. Awesome. They better leave him alone, too. He's trying to cross the street. Come on, dog. You did better than that. Looks like a wolf. He's going the other way, so I can't do anything for him. Try to keep an eye on him. Man, it's really sad that they just let these animals run rampant and then stuff happens and then they act surprised or don't care. They really do not care. Like I said, I just saw a cat up the street and it was sad, man. My hair's coming in nicely, right? I look like Tom Cruise. That's what it's like, just trying to get like a bar of soap. There it is. Mission damn impossible out here. Thanks. Tom Cruise, baby. Like I said, we find a way. Again, man, I don't know. I'll say one thing: God has definitely worked on and cultivated my new mind state. That's why it's called being born again. It's a real thing, real concept if you actually do it. It's not easy either at all. It's actually the hardest thing ever, awakening and the ascension is what I'm going through. I don't know if I'm having ascension symptoms too or if I'm getting sick. Some days, sometimes it just be like time frames, and I just feel like I'm getting sick already. Can't be serious, man. On 500 miles per hour in a regular street and then acting like they don't know how to stop. It's silly. Those are the type of people right there. That's the problem. That's exactly like what happened to me in that mall parking lot that one day was on when I was on the bicycle. And did I go complain? Nope. I went to the hospital though. I got checked out. That was not fun. And yeah, and she's like, oh, blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, you should like really watch where you're going. Like you're driving. I mean, like you know what I mean. But I think it was totally intentional because they were trying to pull some stuff on another street too. One day, some man, like I said, he was trying to blockade me in. They just be like real jealous and envious down here. It's weird. Like I said, it's just blatant. But like I said, they powerless. They ain't gonna do nothing. Not because they all some cowards, and everything they do is cowardly. That's the type of stuff they do, sneaky stuff. Feel me? Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, how's my license suspended, and you got people that look like they literally walked out of a village driving? Let's get real. Seriously. I'm not even joking. That's the way they're dressed. Driving like 100 miles per hour on a normal street and having to slam on the brakes for a red light. That just doesn't make sense, right? Right. So how do they have a license? This whole system is a joke, man. You gotta understand, it's not for me to stress or care about. It's for me to point it out. It doesn't matter what y'all do. You've got nothing on me. All you got to do is just sit there, and I'm gonna keep pointing out how all silly y'all are. The society is a joke, man. It's silly as hell. Silly like Bugs Bunny silly. But yeah, I got me a notepad. It's like a hardback too, which is kind of cool. They got some pens that are cool too, like the ones with the different colors. That's what I had, but I think all of them ran out of ink. But I think I have another one in blue. But like, they have, and it looks like a tomato ketchup dispenser or like a packet, and it's a pen. But I didn't get that because I should have a pen. But my point is, I got the notebook that way I could start writing again because all my other notes and stuff are gone. Clearly, you know what I mean? Or or it's just like I have a notepad that's already full and I can't do anything with it. You know what I mean? I fill them up pretty fast. They don't last long. I get through them and then I need another one. This is a small one, but it'll last for now. I just got to write small, take my time with how I use it. But I want to write down all these notes too with what I'm studying and looking into. And that's what I spend my time doing, man. I've always done research for decades. Like while people were in college, I was studying stuff I can't even talk about on here. And I was literally experimenting on myself like a little guinea pig. And not sure if that was a good idea. Not sure if I had issues from that or still do on different aspects, of course, not what I talk about every day, something else. But I mean, it just is what it is. I've always been like a little mad scientist. that's that's what people don't get. Like a real thing though. Not like y'all that like it's a joke or like no, I'm like Dexter's laboratory for real. Like I'm into this stuff. Like I really am too intelligent for my own good. And that's what scares me because that's what stops me from doing things because I'm like I don't know what I'm doing, which sometimes is good. Sometimes it's good to err and exercise caution. It's called err, ERR. You err meaning like you stop and I think you could say err with caution. I think it's a real word. You can go look it up. I think it's real. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the point is, um, yeah, I can write down all my concepts for what I'm searching for, looking for. I can start writing down my progress with this. Um, Batman had a diary, man. He had a journal, and the new Batman, he's journaling. Remember, it says he has to push himself and all that stuff. That's kind of what I want to do, but not so in depth. I don't think. I just want to write my ideas down again and my concepts of what I'm looking at with what I'm building and the progression and the next moves to make. Because I want to do this like a step by step process. Because that's how I do things. Like that's the thing. I've never been stagnated, never been stuck. Nothing. I've got free flow energy, man. I do what I want to do. You know what I mean? I said they'd be talking all that nonsense online. None of that stuff exists. All you're doing is trying to make money off of talking, off of words, off of something that doesn't exist. Like things just happen. It's just life. It is what it is. I mean, it's like with the tarot. Tarot doesn't control the world. Tarot can be wrong. Tarot can be proven wrong. Things can go a different way. Can they be pretty close a lot? Yeah, but it doesn't mean that it can't change. It doesn't. It doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm just saying it's not a foolproof system. I mean, and even if it is, I mean, that's a good thing. But I don't know. I like to look at tarot, but my faith is in God. I know God can change a tarot deck and the result of it anytime He wants. That's why I depend on God. That's not why I depend on God because that's my Lord and Savior, and I have love for Him, literally. And that's where I draw my faith from, and that's just in me and who I am. You know what I mean? But like I said, that way I can journal my progress a little better and start mapping out my next moves one at a time. And after today, I think we'll be in pretty good shape, man. I think we're doing it, bro. Starting to figure out how to do this the right way. See, before I was doing it differently. I think I was doing a lot of it kind of without God, and I couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. And I really think that that's why. I think that's what a lot of this is about and what it's been telling me. You know, I'm always being talked to by spirits, ancestors. They talk through the internet, they talk through the downloads, they talk through the readings. So, I mean, I definitely am a believer somewhat in tarot, but I don't know. I definitely believe in downloads. I believe in that. But end of the day, I don't claim to have all the answers, but I do have quite a lot if you listen. But yeah, I just want to map out my progress. That way I know what I'm doing. And I think that's good to do it like that, like a step-by-step thing. That's not go. I think it'll really me and I think it'll help out with building and everything I'm trying to do. You cannot see. My phone barely has any battery, but it's enough for now. I got a good charger now, so you know, like I said, God provided that. The guy gave me the charger for free. Just a guy I met, he just gave me it for free, gave me his. And I guess he realized he could tell I really needed it. And that charger has not let me down yet, really, at all. I don't even think it's had one issue. The charger is amazing. Do I have it on me? I think I do. Yeah, it should be in my pocket. But it looks like a Mac charger almost. It's like light. The cord is like kind of frilly, like nylon, I think. And man, it just charges my phone like fast, like. And I have to have that. And it's crazy because the chargers the companies give you with the phone, they all suck. All of them. They all suck. Literally, those chargers I need to charge the phone, like they take forever. It'll work like the first 2 times. And then it'll just go out of commission and you're like, dude, how do I have this phone if I can't charge the thing? You know what I mean? So for me, this was crucial. And that's why it's helped me run my business. It's helped things get smoother. I mean, what the hell was that? Oh, there's a cardboard box on the highway. Awesome. Looks like a job for Batman. A Batman! Batman! Have no fear, for Batman is here. You know, there's a man bat in the cartoon. I was watching that one the other day with the man bat. And then they were trying to frame Batman with the man bat because he was flying around doing nonsense. I don't know. That stuff with Croc really interested me, man. Croc was a scary character, bro. I be watching the old animated series, man. It's awesome. Y'all don't get. I study this stuff, man. Like I try to learn every little detail I can about it. Now, I was not this into it at all, and I'm sure people get it twisted. They're like, "Oh, he must have always been obsessed with Batman." Nah, it's actually all new for me. I mean, I always liked Batman. I kind of think in the back of my mind, always knew I was really Batman. I knew that. Even when I was a kid, I knew that because I used to dress up like him, and I understood it. Like there was old pictures of me. I lost them, I think, but there was old pictures of me as a kid, and I'm like in the stance, ready to go, and I'm wearing the Batman costume. I think I knew I was Batman my whole life. I just didn't realize the capacity or the realness and seriousness of it. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, I was getting it in my whole life since I was yay high. And that's kind of what Batman does, other than be a detective, figure stuff out, right? And basically get people arrested. Oh, for real. That's kind of what Batman does. Batman just lets you do it to yourself, and then he doesn't really snitch. He just kind of like does his own thing, and then it helps them, to solve their case. I love it. I'm all for that. But Batman is supposed to be the world's greatest detective, right? So, like I said, I just want to map out and journal my progress because I've also realized how mad it makes people out there in the public. I mean, these people are triggered and pressed. They be getting mad as hell. They be lashing out, throwing little tantrums. We don't want to twiggle their wage. We've twiggled their wage. Oh, for real. Oh, I love it. I love it. See, this is the atmosphere we build over here. That's why y'all mad. Y'all stay mad because you can't handle it. Can't deal with these facts and this success. That bike is nice. You saw it? I know you saw that video. I know y'all mad now. I told you that bicycle nice, boy. See, they did me a favor when they suspended my license when they lied on all their tickets and did their little corrupt dance. They did me a favor. See what I'm saying? Seriously. Because you got me into figuring out other ways of transportation and moving around. See, everything that works out negative is a blessing in disguise if you use it like that and you learn how to alchemize it. Because if not, I would have never gotten into all this. See? Maybe the whole Batman thing would have never happened. See what I'm saying? That's why you got to roll with what happens. Because when you do, as bad as it may seem, it may be a blessing. It may work out in your favor. See, if I had your attitude, the old I give up and I quit at everything attitude, I'll never make it, I'll never win. That's what my basketball coach taught me in high school. That was the only thing I took from that guy, because he was full of it too, and he started messing me over towards the end of the season at Tarpon Springs High. That's why I left in Florida and I went to Miami at Felix Varela and I graduated there, 4.2 GPA, top 10 in my class, diploma of distinction. The only thing I gathered from that man that I love still to this day, what he said. And he said it to me and he said it to all of them. And he said, if I let you quit this team basically or something like that, or if you quit, you're going to quit on everything for the rest of your life. And I really, really love that. I think that's one of the truest things I've ever heard. He wasn't all bad. He loved me at first. Like I said, they usually do, but they might have paid him off. I don't know. Maybe Carly Fiorino allegedly. I don't know. Always something happens where they start paying him off and talking to him, and it gets weird. Same thing with Ed McCabe at St. Michael's. He wanted me at first, and then she wormed her way into it. And then you had Coach Giraldi. I think he played for the MLB or something. He was a part of it. That was kind of funny, though, that one day we came into the gym. Our coach was named Coach Giraldi, so he was like this real big, kind of tan, but like, I don't know if he was white or what he was. Chance Moore is who I went to high school with at St. Michael's, and they would always favor him. He was a pitcher, but his arm, he played football. He was pretty talented. He was all right, but they just always favored him and tried to make him the star, right? And he would play football, and man, I swear, the only part that was like somewhat inspirational from him, like I liked him a little bit better than some of them, better than Tyler Duffy. Tyler Duffy sucked. He was just a snob and fake as hell and short. And he was like, he was really the main star was Tyler Duffy, but they had Tyler Duffy like training and working out all the time. You know what I mean? And he would go around this. I mean, they taught him everything. I don't know. They had like coaches that probably played in the NFL. And it was kind of interesting because he would walk around the campus and he would have like a gallon of water. And I wonder if that's what they teach you too. That's why I've been trying to drink more water. See? Because there's something about water intake too, I think, that really changes things and helps. And especially when you're dealing with someone like me, I'm basically doing Tyler Duffy training right now. Because, I mean, I do so much. My body's losing tons of electrolytes and water. And I think that's a lot of the problem is I'm not getting the electrolytes I need because I don't know how, because I'm losing too much of them. And I think that's causing me more major issues on top of what happened to me. So I've been trying to figure that out. So I try to mess with Gatorade a little bit. Still haven't done it near enough. I think I got like one, some of it. I'll probably try drinking that today. But overall, I don't drink enough anything. I'm starting to try to up my water intake. but it just doesn't really seem to do much for me with what I'm going through physically. But yeah, he would walk around the campus with like a gallon of water. I don't know if he had something in it. I don't know if he could have had like a creatine mix or something. I have no idea. But Coach Adams was who was coaching him, and he was just a huge guy. Coach Adams, his legs were like twice the size of all our arms. I mean, Coach Adams played like NFL football. He's a big guy. Okay, so I'm talking big. So, I mean, like I said, I made varsity as a freshman, so they used to actually have me try to play running back with these fools. And all I can say is that it hurt very badly. All right. But yeah. And then, the linebacker had a problem too with me, and he was hating on me. I think it all came from Carly Fiorina. What was his name? Evan Fury. Evan Fury was nuts. And Evan Fury would like get me in practice, and it was ugly. Because he was like a linebacker and I'm a freshman, and they're all like seniors. So they've been doing this every day forever. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And they're like, here's the ball, play running back. Like, I think they were just doing it on purpose, literally. And like, I'm thin as hell, like as a rail, like I'm a freshman, bro. I'm strong, don't get me wrong, but like, and that was the first things like Coach Adams figured out. He's like, well, he gets back up every time though. He was like, that's good. Like they noticed I had heart because I would keep getting back up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give up. So it's like I can get knocked down as hard as possible 8 million times. I'll keep getting up as long as my body will let me. I'm one of those. The way they tried to paint like Roy Jones Jr. Roy Jones Jr. was pampered, bro. He was never that, bro. They tried to say that about him in a documentary. Oh, he'll just go until he can. No, that's all lies. Dude, that dude was pampered as hell. They have a specific training method for them boxers too, for how they eat, so they don't feel like I do right now because I had a meal, like a full meal. And you can see like I'm burping and it's starting to come up because I'm moving around a lot. They have a diet, a way to avoid all that. I don't know if it would work for me with what happened to me physically as well, but it would probably help. Like I don't think they eat before the games. When we ate, I'm trying to remember, I think we'd eat and then it would be some time in between the game. I don't know, man. I couldn't do it. I always got nervous before football games and stuff like that. Being honest. Football was never my thing, man. Never really liked it. I was really good at receiver. I got so good at that colleges wanted to recruit me. And I was a very good defensive back. I started getting really good, but just never my thing, man. I never understood it. Never made sense to me. Like, why run into something that you don't have to? But now I've taken that to a whole nother level. So now I can't say anything about it. But like, yeah, I just never really understood it. I don't know. It's a weird sport to me. I think it's fun to play NFL Blitz 2000. As far as watching the sports, I guess it's cool for that. I think that's all it really is. It's just a collaborative watching experience. But it's just the price that you pay, that the players pay to entertain people. It's not worth it, man. Like you play football long enough, you ain't gonna be able to even talk. You know what I mean? You're gonna sound like all of them over there, like hey Junior. That's how you're gonna sound because you're taking too much force. Oh, for real. You're gonna sound like Clippy Cupcakes over there. That's all, folks. That's how you're gonna sound. Suffering succotash. Because you're putting your body through too much. That football ain't no joke. Okay, then them players are big and they got pads on. That was the thing too. I noticed about the new Batman. They made the suit like it was a football, like it was damn football pads. So like, is he Batman or is he playing linebacker? That boy looked like he was playing linebacker, straight up. Like, that must be what it's made for. I wonder if my suit is going to look like that. We can make it kind of linebacker themed, but I mean, you want to be able to move, you know? Like, that's what it looked like. It looked like he wasn't really Batman, like he was going to play some football. That suit was made for football. I don't care what nobody says. That was a football suit. That boy had football pads on. For a while, when I was trying to create the first suits, I thought about that for a while. They sell some kind of suit. Hold on. Titled, "All of you are peasants. You're all wage slaves." For real. This is what I do. Just walk around aimlessly and preach. You're all doing it wrong. Where are you going? Oh, there's Greyhound. Greyhound. Just walk around aimlessly and preach how everybody's trapped in the Matrix. You're all part of the Matrix. What are you doing? Why are you going to that 9 to 5? They're probably like, because I have to. What are you talking about? I don't have a choice. I want to do stuff like that, man. I literally cannot wait till Christina is with me. I am so excited. We're going to do that stuff that I was talking about too. I found the video of that snowman thing. We're going to do stuff like that. I have to find somewhere where it snows to do it at, and she's going to have to make sure nobody like flips their lid on me, for real, for real. Maybe I'll wear like a bulletproof vest underneath the snowman costume just in case, but like, I guess people get mad. But like, I really want to do that. I want to dress up as a snowman. And in the video, he's throwing snowballs. So he's like a snowman, and he's throwing snowballs like in a backyard somewhere, like in a park or something. And the people keep freaking out, trying to go up and look like there's no one around. Was it the snowman? And they go up close, and like he waits till like there's a crowd around him, and then he just jolts and kind of moves, and it freaks them all out, and they're like screaming. It's hilarious, dude. I'm sorry, but I just want to do stuff like that. Like, that's just my thing. I don't know. Maybe I just like scaring people. I used to when I was a kid. I used to go around like mirror mazes and just like scare the hell out of random people. I never told y'all that. I got a kick out of that. I don't know why. I got away with it because I was a little kid, but I used to love that stuff. Real talk. I just stay in the mirror maze and just scare the bejesus out of people. It was fun as hell, though. But yeah, I mean, I got away with it because I was a little kid, But like I said, I want to do stuff like that, like dress up. When she gets here, we'll probably dress up in like rabbit costumes and go watch like a movie. That it all comes from that show, man. You have to watch that show, but like I'll make up my own ideas that are even better. Like dressing up like a big beaver and like walking like in the middle of like a public like park where there's like a stream, like stuff like that. And like picking up logs and like pretending like I'm building a dam and stuff, like just so people just laugh like no other and like are like, what the hell? Like just literally try to build like my own dam in front of everyone while I'm like a big, huge beaver in a beaver suit. Like I want to do stuff like that. That just people have no choice but to laugh. You know what I mean? Or like put on costumes that look like flamingos. You know what I mean? And just be like randomly walking places. Like I want to do like costume stuff. I think it'd be cool. It'd be kind of hard out here because it's hot, but we'd have to go like more up north to do all that. It's too hot down here. You don't want to walk around with no costume down here. It's hot as hell. This is not the place for it. And you can't do the snowman thing because there is no snow. There was snow like one time and I was here for it. And they sold it on eBay. I didn't, but other people did. But yeah, like I said, I want to try to write down and journal my progress. That way I have a concept of where I'm at with these things. And, just journal my progress, basically. That way I can figure out where I'm at and what I need to do next. I'm pretty excited about it, to be honest. It just helps me. Well, what I was saying is when you envision yourself doing things, it helps. That's what I've always practiced my whole life, envisioning. And it's because of the collective conscious and the subconscious. Your subconscious is extremely powerful. The other thing too that honestly is kind of scaring me, because I tried to avoid doing this and I'm going to try to get away from it if I can. I don't like it. It makes me feel weird. It's just scary because you can't tell what's what. But I'm getting from having like more vivid dreams again, and I'm remembering all of them. And that's good and not good, because it means that I'm getting a lot more power over this reality and with my subconscious. It's a good thing, but it just scares the hell out of me. I'm just being honest, because it's hard to tell which is the dream and which is real. You get what I'm saying? So, like right now, while I'm talking to you, it sadly still feels kind of like this is a dream. You know what I mean? Not saying that it is, but that's what it starts to feel like. And then the dream world gets very real, and then you can't tell the difference. See what I'm saying? And that's downright scary, especially what I'm going through. But I mean, it's not really up to me. I can't regulate it much. It's just been happening. I guess because I was secretly working on it in my mind. But yeah, I gain more power over this reality, and I'm able to control it. I'm able to create realities. That's why I had that name back in the day that all of you were triggered by. I create realities. I manifest. That's what I'm doing right in front of your eyes. How do you think I got that bicycle? How do you think I'm doing all this? See what I'm saying? I mean, how do you think everything's happening for me because of that? Because of manifestation. So it's so funny because, like I said, people want to talk, but I'm the master manifester, and you can see that. I didn't just talk it, I backed it up immediately, did I not? Right. Like I said, when Christina gets here, I just want to have a break. I need a break. I need to just lay down and chill, relax, and she can feed me Kool-Aid juice packs all day. You know what I mean? Like I don't even want to like move if I don't have to for a little while. I just want to chill. Literally. Like I said, maybe get like a video game system, something. I don't know. We'll do something fun for us. Chill, watch movies together. Honestly, just want to lay down and be happy with her, with my girlfriend. Christina is awesome. But like I said, it'll be the first time I've ever had anything like this, and that's why I'm really excited about it. I've never had anybody that really treated me right or really cared about me to that capacity. She really cares about me and loves me. I mean, I can just feel it, you know. So it's like it takes some getting used to, but it's awesome. And it's what I deserve and what I want and what I need. So I don't know. It'll be awesome. And of course, I'm going to take care of her and make sure she's okay, and whatever she needs, I'm going to get. I'm going to do whatever I need to for her and just make sure she's okay and careful and all that. But that's no problem for me. That's pretty easy for me because it's what I want to do. I'm an empath and I was born in July, so I'm extremely caring. But what do you call it? I don't know. Like I said, I just want her to be here. I just want to chill and be happy and relax with her. It'll be awesome. I think we're gonna run up to McAllen and stuff. Um, I think Barnes and Noble is up there, and then they got that restaurant I can't say the name of because it could be taken completely another way, and this program and network has rules. But I love that restaurant. Y'all should know what I'm talking about. And it's like a diner kind of thing, and it's like maroon on the outside, and it's got like triangles with the symbol. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to say the name. It starts with a B. Okay. And then the rest of it rhymes with glaze. That's right. And it's an awesome restaurant. Like they have good food. They got these little mini cookie desserts. Do you know what I'm talking about? I like going to that place. Whenever I make money, I tend to show up at one of those. I don't know why. It's like a signature theme of mine. So I figure we'll go there. If it's still there, I think there's one in McAllen. I think there's a Barnes and Noble,
which I definitely want to go to. Um, I'm pretty easy going, man. I like simplistic stuff. I'm from the country. I'm easily satisfied. That's why, like, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be kind of minimalistic, but just simplistic in nature a lot, except for the Batman thing. I guess that's kind of complicated sometimes, but not to me. But it's just a language I speak now, basically. But I want to go to Barnes and Noble. They always got air conditioning in there. It's always super cool and nice, and like you can just chill for a little bit and look at some books. I want to read and stuff, but that's the thing. Like I'll have more time to do that instead of having to work on this business all the time when she's with me. So I'd like to do that. We'll probably go get like some ice cream out there in McAllen. Um, I think there's a theater. I'm sure. I don't know if it'd be worth checking out. McAllen is the hotels are what's nice. To be honest, the hotels are beautiful. Like we can get a hotel for a night or so or whatever if we want. Like the ones I used to stay in, I like those. I would want to do that with her, and I can just do my show and my stream. And they have like a patio on one of them, and it's just super pretty. I mean, you just get to sit there, and it's like the middle of it. I don't know if it's the courtyard or something like that, but that's kind of how it's built, like a courtyard. I just think settings like that are so beautiful. That was when your boy was super jealous of me on here. Remember? Like I said, I just want to do basic fun stuff. Oh, the other thing that I really need too is a laptop, but I want like a decent laptop. Like I said, I know she'll help me with whatever I want to get, whatever I need. I'm sure, but I just don't take advantage of that or push it. But I'm just thinking about all the things that we need together and what we need to be able to do what we're gonna do. You know what I've always wanted to try that I'm considering, but I don't know how good it would be for what we do for streaming and stuff, as an Alienware computer. But I have to like give it like a trial run and see if it's what I really want. It's either that or a Mac, but I'm kind of thinking the Mac is more applicable to what I do because I can make music with it, like MacBook Pro or Air. And usually it's the Pro because the Pro is a little bit bigger, thicker, and it has a little better system, like the processor or whatever, and the servers and everything on it. I think that's what I want is a MacBook Pro that's solid and like I don't know how much the new ones are. They're probably atrocious. I don't know about that, but I'll talk to her about it when she's here. We'll see. But I would like to get a MacBook of some sort. Man, that old Mac that I had gotten before was just awesome. That white Mac, it was white. It was ancient, like dinosaur old, and it worked great for everything. It was awesome. One of my favorite computers I've ever had. Like maybe even more enjoyable than the new Macs because I've had MacBooks and Mac Airs before in the past. Feel me? So, I mean, I don't know. I think I want a MacBook Pro because that way I can do like I was doing before when I had gotten some money and I can get like that blue mic. Remember when I had done the album like in Austin and then I was traveling and I made an album at that one point in time? And then remember I like paid to stay in that place in Austin and then I worked on the album and then I just returned the laptop. But like this time I won't have to return it. That's what I want, like a MacBook Pro and a blue mic. And that's always a good start for me because the albums they just sound great and then I can really get like in my musical element. So that's what I think I'm going to be doing too is writing some music. That way I can maybe have like some albums that I can revamp when I get the right laptop and computer and everything. And we'll just go from there. But I really want that so we can do our streaming too on it because it'll just look crystal clear. The camera's always perfect on those. And we could try to do something where we're kind of off grid, like even if we wherever, like if we get an Airbnb, we can just go like sit outside or something or wherever, you know what I mean? So so that there's no nonsense or issues, right? Because we're smart and we know how to avoid that. And I would just stream right there on the laptop with her, and that way we can do our couples content in our show. You understand? But like I said, I don't know how much we're going to be streaming down here. When we leave, we'll be streaming a lot. You understand? Because then it's a lot harder for all that nonsense to happen because y'all don't know what's what. And y'all don't have a clue what's going on. Feel me? So that's the best part. We'll be able to stream all the time like that. And we could probably get like one of those little devices that have like the hotspot thingy. And then that way it's like a mobile hotspot. That way we can just stream like wherever we're at, literally. You know what I mean? Like that's what we need, because that way I could just be making money like around the clock. Just can't play no music while it's on. That's it. So if we want to listen to the radio or whatever, we just turn it off and that's it. Do shows just like now. It'd be awesome. But yeah, I definitely want to do some stuff that's inclined with the music, maybe building a studio we're planning on doing of some sort. Like I said, I'm not going to go all out with money. It's going to be all pretty like easy stuff because I have a heart and I care. That's why everything I do is I'm going to make sure it's like cheap as possible and affordable for her, because I want that for her. I want what's best for her and I want her to be happy, you know. But like I said, I'm just going through the thoughts right now of things that I'm trying to get and what I need. But man, I just can't wait, bro. I'm genuinely so excited. Seriously. And just to not have to do everything on my own. You know, and like I don't mind doing it all for her. I don't mind carrying everything. I don't mind that. I just mean having someone there with me at least. But yeah, it'll just help like the emotional support, you know, moral support, you know. And I know she's gonna want to help me with whatever she can, but I'm gonna make sure I take care of her and she's okay. But yeah, I don't mind doing everything, especially if it comes to picking anything up or lifting. I'll handle that. So yeah, I don't know. Like I say, it is what it is. But yeah, I just want to journal my progress. I need to get donations. Number one, all y'all need to donate right now. Like I said, I need to get a new phone, I need a laptop, and I need to get at least 2 more bicycles. Then I need to look into the engine for the bicycles, the electric engine or gas engine, and we'll go from there. All right. And voila, we'll have this show on the road.